Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the DevOps for Mobile Apps update for April 12th, 2022. On my screen here, I've got the issue for this update, along with all the links and everything I'm going to be talking about today. So I'll just jump right into the update here. The first item is the MVC progress. A lot of activity this week, a lot of MRs got merged, and we're making pretty good progress on getting through all of this. So you can see here, most of these things are checked. There's still a couple projects in progress, but they're all moving along pretty nicely. So that's in good shape. The next thing I was going to talk about is this load secure files updates. So one of the components of secure files is this loader script that kind of started off as just a simple Ruby script to load the secure files in, and over time it started to get a little more complicated. So I decided to spend a little time and shore that up and make it a little bit more reliable. So what we have now in here are some tests, a CI pipeline, and a bit more structure around the build here. So when we need to make changes to this tool, it will work reliably. I've also updated the release process as well. So when new builds are merged in, it will actually package these up and load the different releases for the different platforms. So this is going to be building for Linux, Windows, and for Mac OS. And as a reminder, this is the script that we load in here into our build so that we can download the secure files into the runner so that you can run your build that way. So that's the update there. So that's in good shape. And then the next two items here are talking about the readiness review. Readiness review is a process that we go through to evaluate performance and security of a new feature. So there is a lot of discussion in this issue here, and that's moving along nicely as well. As part of that, I created a performance evaluation project. And what this project does is it exercises the APIs in our staging environment and gives us a better sense of where the bottlenecks are, what the latency and performance of the different APIs ends up being. So this is just kind of a sample project, and within here you can see we've got a pipeline that runs. And what this will do is it will take a bunch of projects, upload a bunch of files, and then create a bunch of CI jobs that download those files. And so what we're doing is we're testing the delete, the create, and the download APIs pretty extensively with these tests. And they pull into our metrics reporting on the back end so we can visualize all of that. So that's moving along well. And finally, the last thing to talk about here is there was a feature I talked about a couple weeks ago. This was a feature for passing in a checksum along with the file that's being uploaded. After talking with some folks and getting some feedback, I think this is overcomplicating things and it's making the API a little confusing. So decided to pull this feature out for now. We'll listen to feedback and see if this is something that people are looking for, but for the time being, we're not going to have that as part of the initial MVC launch. So what's up next? Going to wrap up the readiness review, and that should allow us to then get the production deployment in progress and then continue to finish up those remaining tasks on that MVC list. That's it for today. The last thing I'll call out, if you want to get these updates in your email, sign up for the mailing list on the link below. One other thing to mention, I will be out of town next week, so it'll probably be a couple weeks before the next update hits. Thanks for watching. See you next time.